Hello everybody, so today we're going to use the RHASSOUL clay for washing the hair. It's 100% natural detoxifying clay, and it's been used for washing the hair, face, body. It can actually replace the shampoo, and so today is my very first time using it for my hair. It's naturally dry, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to wash and detoxify, nourish and condition my hair and as well as my face. So clays are used by mammals and birds in the wild all over the world, as well as early contemporary humans. So the Moroccans, Egyptians used it in that respect. So human skin is trouble prone, sensitive, will adapt to using clay. Okay, so this is the picture of the clay itself. It says RHASSOUL clay, and let's talk about what it's used for. So it says a shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, face mask, soap, natural facial cleanser, body scrub. So I've actually mixed up the clay in a container, and so what you do is you get the clay mixed up into the consistency that you prefer. So first of all, we're going to create a parting in the middle of the hair, and I'm going to divide my hair into 4 parts. So while I'm doing that, just to explain a bit about the clay itself. So what is RHASSOUL clay actually made of? It's 100% montmorillonite, so it's got minerals, rare earth and trace elements in it. So RHASSOUL clay is 100% natural mineral clay powder formed by natural geothermal processes and volcanic activity. So nothing has been added or taken away from it. It's soap free, fragrance free. So using RHASSOUL clay simplifies the daily washing and detoxifying routine. So I'm still dividing my hair into parts. So I clump one part and clip it down with a clipper, just so that I find it easy to work. It's more neater. RHASSOUL clay would suit all skin types if you're going to use it as a mask for your skin. So some people do body wraps with it. So it's a multifunctional clay, and it's just used for various different things, such as massages, facial care. So today is my first day actually using it, and I'm looking forward to the results. Hopefully my hair will be so more nourished and moisturized, as I have been having dry hair. So my aim in my hair journey is to actually grow healthy, moisturized hair. So mixing the clay itself is very easy. All you need to do is add water to the clay powder. So that's the part I'm going to start with. It's better not to stir the clay while it is hydrating, and often there's no need to stir it at all. So by the way, it can get messy, so it's a good idea to put a dark towel. So let's get to the mixing. So basically, so you put some RHASSOUL clay into a bowl. The clay will hydrate very quickly in the shaking, so you have to be very quick. So you shake the clay into the bowl, cover it with water, leave the clay alone to hydrate and activate in a few minutes. If you want to measure by weight and stuff, you can do that. So I made this earlier. However, it will take you long before you are familiar with the clay. So here, let's get started. So you stir the clay to your preferred consistency. I prefer it a bit thicker. You can have it a bit runny if you want. So if you have it thicker, you can also add more water to the powder if needed to achieve the right consistency. So for most uses, a yogurt type of mousse-like consistency is ideal. So with a little bit of practice, you'll become an expert at mixing your RHASSOUL. So here I am, I'm putting in the clay with my hands. For convenience, RHASSOUL clay or mud can be made ahead of time and stored in a airtight container, or a little water can be poured over the clay to prevent evaporation. So we generally make enough. I should make enough for a few days. So here I am, I'm putting the clay into my hair. I find that the consistency I made is a little bit too thick, so I'm finding it difficult even to smear the clay onto my hair, but that's absolutely fine, because what I'll do is I will add water, and if you want to measure by volume, 1 container of clay needs 1.2 containers of water. So that's the ratio by volume of clay. So 1:1.2. Okay, so here I am. You have to open the partings. Make sure you put the clay in between your hair strands. It is recommended that before you start, you actually wet the hair. I didn't wet my hair. I just went straight onto my dry hair, and I did feel the difference. I think if my hair had been wet, I would have found it a bit easier. So you're supposed to actually wet the hair, then massage the clay water mix onto the scalp for a few minutes. Then you rinse the hair and let it dry naturally. So I'm putting clay on dry hair, and it's not really easy. It's drying very quickly. It's very, very difficult to apply. As you can see, it's just mounted into a bulk at the back of my head. But I'm going to get in there with water, and so there's no need to worry if you don't get the right consistency. It comes with practice. So I'm on to my second part. I think one thing I'll definitely do differently next time is to make sure the clay mix is thinner than all the other applications. So the clay mix I used was definitely too thick. So usually for longer hair, they say the consistency should be thinner, but my hair is, I wouldn't say long or short. It's sort of maybe it's short hair, and so short hair should have a bit of like a yogurt type of consistency, which I did end up with. If you've got very long hair, then the consistency should be similar to a milkshake. So wet the hair, pour the clay onto your scalp, spend time rubbing the scalp before rinsing it off. Comb the clay mixture down the length of your hair, or rub the hands across the, you have to actually work out each strand with your hands if you've got very long hair. It's also very important that you rinse this clay out very, very well to allow it to dry. as you can see, everybody, so it's I'm having to almost like smudge it on onto my hair. I'm opening up every strand so that I get the clay in there into my hair. Yeah, so getting right between the actual hair lines. So let's discuss a bit about what are the ethics of using RHASSOUL clay so for washing. So experts would say that it's highly effective and it's also economical. You know, it's very affordable. It's a vegan. It's 100% mineral, so it's easy for it's a good clay. Also, it's transported by sea, and sea transport has the lowest emissions compared to other forms of transport. What's the other reason? Supports traditional lifestyles, helping to prevent the rural depopulation. It's kind to water systems and rivers. I've got to adjust my towel over there, and I'm just applying the clay all over my hair front this time. I think my hair was just having a party because it's never really experienced any kind of moisture like that. So this clay actually comes with complete usage instructions. This is a result of pioneering new load parameters through the Gohis prehistoric clay challenge with journalists. So they trialed 100 grams of the clay per week for all their washing, so hair, face and body, and the results were basic. So here I am, guys. I'm actually finished putting on the clay, so it's too hard. My hair is actually literally just smudged into it. So what I'm going to do is get some water. I have added some I've added some water onto my hair, and so this is what the hair would look like. Already I can see a curl pattern that has formed onto my hair. I have combed it through. I don't usually have a curl pattern like that, so definitely something is taking place. The mixture feels so good on my hair at the moment. So I can actually comb through my hair and it still feels very soft, very moisturized. I'm seeing the curls are so defined, so definitely something is working. Also, I did mention that you can add essential oils to the mixture. So you can have your avocado oil, which is rich in protein and fatty acids, or you can have sweet almond oil, whatever oil you prefer to put in the mixture. It also helps. So my hair is definitely in heaven right now. It's so hydrated. I'm just trying to make sure I remove any kind of tangles and knots using my comb. So RHASSOUL clay can also be used as a shower gel, believe it or not, instead of soap. You can just warm your body, apply the clay as a shampoo or a body wash to the skin, and here you are actually, it cleans you, deodorizes you, detoxifies the skin. So back to my hair. So I'm just loving the way it feels right now. I'm combing it out so that I take those knots out. What are the generic properties of RHASSOUL clay? So RHASSOUL possesses a strong negative charge and high absorption rate, so carrying away excess sebum, toxins, heavy metals, chemical residues, and impurities. So it carries all those things away because it has a strong negative charge. Usually toxins have a strong positive charge. So I just carry on combing it through. In terms of the properties of this clay, so the negative charge sticks to the positive charge, and it removes those heavy metals, those toxins, those chemical residues and impurities. So the high detoxifying powder makes the use of RHASSOUL clay ideal. It's quite ideal for skin treatments, face care, washing the hair at any time. Many essential minerals and trace elements are released from the clay particles onto the dermis, encouraging better skin health and reducing signs of aging. So I really work my comb through my hair just so that it gets through to every strand. And I have put some of the clay onto my face about an hour ago, and my pores feel very tight. As you can see, my face is almost changed. It's very good for the pores of the skin. So after a single use, I expect my skin to feel perfectly clean, more translucent, softer, much reduced in flakiness. So here is the hair at the moment. It's so soft, it's nice and warm in there as I had the plastic cap. It feels very good. So with using RHASSOUL clay on the hair, you should expect to have a perfectly clean scalp and hair, so relief from dry dandruff scalp, a better nourished scalp. So at the moment I've got it on my face. It's really working wonders. It's tightening my pores. I can feel my face is so tight. So with my hair, I'm going to have an increase in hair volume and body, an increase in hold, flexibility. It's going to be smoother and shinier, so there's going to be no built up. Also a reduced frequency between hair washing, so my hair is going to hopefully stay more clean, less itchy. So I'm just sort of having a look at the hair and scalp. I think I've had it on for about an hour now, and it's ready to be washed off. The good thing about the clay is that you can use it every day, and to skin is anything that's good to be used every day is very good and mild. So I'm going to put back my cap on and see if I can wait for a little bit more. Here's my skin, guys. It's actually feels so different. I think I'm going to do this every single day because I like the way it feels and tightens my pores. I've never felt it like this before with any kind of mask. So with regular use of the RHASSOUL clay for the face, after a single use, you expect your skin to be so perfect, more translucent, softer, much reduced in flakiness, increased skin elasticity. It's also going to be better moisturized skin with firmer texture. So there's going to be a cleaning of excess oils from inside and around the pores, and that I can actually testify it happens. A reduction in the need to moisturize dry skins. So I'm just going to wait, check my messages on my phone, and while I let the clay do its work. The ethics of using RHASSOUL clay for washing is it's highly effective and economical. So you save a lot. Ethically, it's kind to the water systems and the rivers. Clay is naturally biodegradable, so even if you shower it out, doesn't leave any dirt. It's water soluble, so it's safe for septic tanks. It's going to just dissolve. Okay, so here I am again. I'm still having my clay on, and I'm just about to wash it, but I just thought I'll show you what it looks like. My face feels amazing, my hair feels amazing. So RHASSOUL clay is very kind to skins that are prone to eczema, cirrhosis, if you've got acne, if you suffer from dry, oily patches, if you've got sensitive skin, maybe you've got dandruff or fine hair. So basically it's just good for everyday use, no matter what kind of skin condition you have. If you bath with it, it's going to really improve the body. But for now, we're using it for the hair, and the hair results are even more magnificent because I'm just looking forward to seeing my hair feeling so good. So it's 9 o'clock, 11 past 9, and that's when I started. I think I've had this clay for an hour now, and it's starting to really dry up, especially on my face. So it's time to wash it off. Okay, here I am. I've just got back from the shower and I've washed off my face and my hair, and guys, it feels amazing. I've not felt my hair like this before. Clay doesn't block the drains, so I just washed it off, went off my hair. My hair feels amazing. There's volume. It's so soft. It's just amazing. I've never felt my hair this good before. So definitely those expectations that we mentioned is perfectly clean. My scalp is clean. I'm sure I won't get dandruff or dryness anytime soon if I carry on with my regimen. So it's definitely better nourished hair. It's healthier, so I can actually feel that it's at healthier follicles. So there is an increase in hair and volume. Yeah, so it might look shorter because I was in the shower, and it sort of shrunk back, but there is definitely more volume and there's more body to my hair. There's an increase in hold as well, and smoothness. It's shiny. It's just, I've never felt like this, after shampooing and conditioning my hair before. It's just really, really shiny. I don't think, well, any sort of kind of soap or conditioner would leave my hair like this, so I'm definitely going to be using it more often. It feels very, very good. So this is the back of my hair. It's just, can you see the volume is so much full of body and flexibility, the smoothness, the shyness. So I'm so happy with the results. I would recommend that you use RHASSOUL clay. I'm going to carry on with the 7-day regime. So I'm actually going to plait my hair before I go to bed. So I've let it dry naturally. It's still a bit damp, but I'm just going to do plaits. So again, I divide my hair and clamp it up to make sure that I don't usually do plaits. This is my very first time to plait my hair, so but I'm definitely hoping that I will be able to do this every day and to carry on this regime. So my hair is still soft, even though it's wet. It feels so good. So I've actually, divided my hair up into a line, and so here I am. So you basically, if you don't know how to plait hair, you just have a look at other tutorials that show how to curl hair. That's how I learned, and that's how I'm plaiting my own hair, so that as I go to bed, it is not it's not left to dry while it's shrinking. But if it's in a plait, then it's sort of safe. It's not very easy on the arms, by the way, guys. If you're going to be plaiting your own hair, I learned it. I'm quite new to this, the hair care. So my arms, I think after the first plait, my arms were already feeling painful. But nevertheless, I have to finish. So I finished the first line. I'm on to my second line. So I'm plaiting the hair. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys, and I hope you've had a great time. So I've all done. This is the end product of my hair braided, and it feels so great. Thank you.